Okay, I'm Jennifer, the founder of the Academy of Modern Celebrancy, and here with Olivia today to talk about her journey training to become a celebrant. And I'm really excited to introduce Olivia because she's doing so well already after only just graduating. So, Olivia, can you just tell us a little bit about why you decided to train as a celebrant?
Of course. So I've worked in the wedding industry for nearly 6 years, and I was working at a venue and I had to leave that job after my maternity leave. So I wanted something that was still in the industry, but that was a lot more flexible, that I could do in my own time. And I have a degree in performing arts, so public speaking isn't really a problem. So I thought, what would be better than being a celebrant where I get to still be in the wedding hubbub and talk to people and meet people and write stories to people and then be there on their special day. I literally cannot think of a better job.
Yeah, and you've already done a ceremony. How was that for you?
Terrifying because I had 2 weeks to write it and then I had to go and do it and pretend I knew what I was doing and I didn't. But I feel like the first one would be like that anyway. But it was amazing. It was a real rush. And it just felt really special to be a part of someone's day and to have people listen to you and listen to your words. And it made me feel really special and important. And it was just lovely to be a part of it.
Yeah. And you were saying that you were really excited to get into doing consultations and going out. And as a mom, we were saying it's funny when you're a mom and that's your main job, to go out and get dressed up and go and meet couples and go and talk about their lives and feel like a professional is something that you're really excited to do as well, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I can't wait. Like actually put on anything apart from taxi bottoms and wash my hair and go out and talk about other people. And it's lovely to talk about yourself and your child and your life and all this stuff. But it's just so nice to it's escapism. And when people are planning their wedding, it's all happy. Everyone's happy and joyful and exuberant and wonderful. And I just get carried away and I just want to go and talk to everyone. I genuinely want to hear about their dresses and their flower colours and their napkin shapes and like the most ridiculous stuff. I love. I just want to know everything.
Absolutely. What type of couples do you think you are going to really enjoy working with? What type of ceremonies do you aspire to do?
I think probably not necessarily young couples necessarily in age, but in spirit, I suppose. I find in my experience there is quite a difference between or there can be, generalizing, a difference between second marriages and first marriages and ages. I think probably because I like to be a bit of fun and not silly, but a bit jovial and a bit improv and a bit all that. So I think maybe young couples with a good sense of humour would suit me. But interestingly, I've got the first 2 weddings I've booked. One of them is a young couple getting married in a venue with 150 guests. And the other one is second marriages. They're both 60 and it's a country house with 20 guests. So completely different things. But yeah, I mean, I think probably the younger ones that want a bit of fun as well as, the serious side.
And that's the beauty of it. You get so much variety. It's from doing renewal of vows services to doing massive festival weddings, doing elopements on top of a hill somewhere. It's such a big variety, and that really is the beauty of it. So you decided to do your training, and you trained with the Academy of Modern Celebrancy. How did you find your training? What made you decide to train with us? I guess the main questions for you.
I did. Well, if I'm being honest, I wasn't sure to train or not because I have so much experience in the industry and because I write content anyway and all of this stuff. But you know what? I did research and there are a lot of training courses out there, but to be completely superficial, the website for AMC and the style and the content, and that just really spoke to me. And I thought, actually that style, like I based my website on the AMC website because I was like, I just love that clean, fresh, modern style. It seemed really current, which I really liked. And I thought, and also I think, very fairly priced. So I thought, what, if I'm going to invest in this, I want to train. There's stuff I know, but there's always going to be stuff I've learned. And I'm so glad I did because I've learned so much. from actually doing a course, not just going at it on my own.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely glad that I chose AMC over the others, because it's 100% the right vibe.
Good, good. So it is about your vibe, and it is about finding a training organisation that suits you, but also the learning style. So the online learning and working with your trainer that work for you, because being a mum and having other things going on, and especially during these times, how did you find the pace of the training?
Yeah, perfect. Like you say, having a baby, so having to fit it in around naps and stuff, and being able to do it at my own pace, that was really important. Having the course tutor, I had Helen, who was amazing and so lovely, and like straight away it was like she was on WhatsApp, and I could be like, oh, what do you think about this, and what do you think about that? And it was really nice. I felt like connected to her and the course and the community, but I didn't feel like I'd instantly become like part of, like, it wasn't too much, it wasn't overwhelming. It was like, we're here for you, but you come to us, kind of thing, which I really liked. I really responded to.
Good, good, good. So you would recommend working with the Academy of Modern Celebrancy for your training?
I've recommended it to so many people because I love what I do so much already, and people can tell that. So people are like, even my friends who don't know anything about weddings are like, oh my god, your job is like the best job ever, I want to do it. I'm like, well, it's a skill, not everyone can do it.
It sure is, it sure is. And you've got 8 ceremonies booked in the diary already, taking you up to 2023, which is super exciting. Any of those standout ones for you? Any you're really, really excited for?
I'm actually really excited for the one in 2023 because it's on a boat. So when he inquired, he was like, an adventurous ceremony. And I was like, oh my God, what does that even mean? So when I spoke to him, he was like, it's in Bristol Harbour side and you get on a boat. And I did the consultation with him, and they're such a nice couple, young couple. And they are getting legally married the day before. They're having the ceremony on a boat that tours around Bristol Harbour for 2 hours. And then they're having their reception at the museum. And we had such a laugh because the groom was like, I suppose we'd have to work out the logistics of like how to get you off the boat. And I was like, please, I'm just gonna like jump off onto a jet ski my way out of there, or I could be like on a paddle board, or I could just like, I had all these visions and we just couldn't stop laughing. I was like, I'm gonna wear a nice dress and then I'm gonna like rip it off and have my whole wetsuit on and just jump into the water. And so they were such a fun couple, and it was such a fun meeting. And I think that's going to be a really, really fun, cool one to do. I'm really excited.